Dear shareholders, I have great pleasure in extending to you a very warm welcome to the 25th annual general meeting of your company and wish you all a happy and prosperous new year. This year is a landmark in the life of your company because it marks 25 years of excellence in the engineering industry. I would like to take this opportunity to recount in brief the history of your company. This company was started by an eminent industrialist, Sri Kirloskar. He was our founder chairman and held the office for 16 years. He is now the chairman of the company and is the father figure for all of us. He guided the destiny of the company from the beginning and we hope to get his continued guidance. During the year under review, the sales were almost the same as in the previous year. We sold more engines in our higher horsepower range. Due to severe overseas competition, our exports declined as compared to the last year. Profit before tax was lower by 14% discount due to increase in cost of inputs like power, steel and fuel. We did not increase prices to offset the cost increases. On the other hand, we have tried to absorb the increase by improving productivity supplemented by savings from cost reduction efforts. I would now like to express my thoughts on the current conditions in the country. It is a fact of history that those who are witnesses to the epoch making events do not realize the full impact of the changes ushered in. We are at one such point of time in our history. Our beloved young and dynamic Prime Minister, Honorable Shri Rajiv Gandhi, took the reins of power in the country at a time when darkness had engulfed the country at noon. Anyone coming to power at such a juncture would have thought it fit to queue up the problems and give top priority to political problems. However, this noble young man did not allow his mind to be clouded by such question of priorities. He announced the general elections and got overwhelming mandate of the people. Having won the people's confidence, he initiated the boldest steps on all fronts. However, the administrative hands were unable to cope up with the speed or to keep productivity standards can be removed. But on the labor front, the laws are such that the productivity gains in this area are going to be insignificant while the labor laws remain unchanged. Of course, when I say that the jobs should be guaranteed, I have two exceptions in mind. The management should be free to remove the workmen on two grounds: indiscipline and failure to keep productivity standards. There is no mystery about the standards and no question of workmen suffering from the clutches of the management. Therefore, I wish to make a fervent appeal to the government that indiscipline and substandard productivity must be made grounds for termination of employment. If this is done, the cost of production will go down, leading to our competition in the international market. The central finance minister took bold steps to lower the tax rate, to simplify the tax laws, to lay down the long term fiscal policy. He introduced the concept of open debate on budgets and removed the old types. Having lowered the tax levels, his objectives would have been defeated and officials would have again gone into the old era if revenues had not increased. He therefore took drastic measures to attain this objective. Everybody must compliment him on the fact that, in spite of lowering of tax rate, the collection from major taxes increased considerably over the previous year, which incidentally is the highest increase in a decade. The collection exceeded the budget estimates. The personal income tax collections increased. As I said earlier, whether we like the methods or not, one who acts with firm conviction and takes political risk in implementing what he thinks right is a great man indeed, and when he succeeds, he becomes greater still. The Prime Minister's call for modernization has created a good response from some quarters in the industry. Many thought modernization meant immediate introduction of manless factories. Such a total change overnight is possible only in dreams. Today, I am completing 50 years. I had made my intention to retire from active service 5 years ago. I am keeping my word and retiring from active service on reaching the age of 50. I am thankful for the cooperation and support received from you all, but for which I could not have discharged my onerous responsibilities successfully. I am personally grateful to the chairman for his full faith, support, and absolute trust kept in me. I must thank the company's bankers, all the shareholders, state and central government departments, and officers concerned for the support which they have given to the company. I would like to place on record our appreciation of the cooperation received by the company from all our customers. Dear sirs, we are glad to inform you that we have accepted your quotation for supply of stationery articles required for this department for the year 85 and wish to give you following directions with regard to dispatch of articles and bills to the concerned. The stationery articles as per list enclosed may be packed well without giving room for breakage of glass articles and dispatched to the Tashildars of the taluks in the district along with detailed invoices. The bills also may be prepared in duplicate and sent to them for verification of the articles received by them and passing the same and forward to this office for arranging payment. The articles should strictly conform to the samples given by your firm, which are sent to the concerned Tashildars for verification. You may please note that bills will be passed only if the articles are strictly according to the samples supplied by you. If there were to be any shortages or breakages, the officer concerned will intimate you by post directly and you have to replace them at your cost. The supplies should be made within 15 days from the date of order from this office to the officer direct from your shop, and any delay would attract penalty as per rules. Instructions have been issued to all the officers to receive the materials, check up, and intimate you directly if there were to be any differences either in quality or of materials. After taking into stock all the materials as per order, they will arrange to pass the bills and forward to this office for arranging payment. The bills so received will be consolidated and payment arranged through your bankers. As you are one of the well established firms dealing with stationery articles, we hope you will not give room for any complaints in supplying the materials ordered by us in time and in good condition. We have separately sent our acceptance of your quotation under the terms and conditions quoted by you. Please acknowledge the receipt of this letter and intimate the action taken by return of post. Thanking you in anticipation, yours.